Welcome back to the ENHL Network. It is Game 6 of this series between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Carolina Hurricanes. Pittsburgh winning Game 5 at home to force elimination tonight. Matt Murray will be in the crease tonight for the Pittsburgh Penguins, hoping to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. And Peter Mrazek, who is 3-0 when facing elimination, is set to do so again here in Game 6. Zach Finch on the call as the ref is ready to drop the puck, and we are underway for Game 6. Pittsburgh gets possession. Hornqvist will start out with it. Comes in deep, a centering pass for Crosby doesn't go. Carolina will pick it up. Aho starting out the other way. Aho drops it back. Van Riemsdyk. A whistle from the point. And Murray able to glove that down, and we're not even 30 seconds in, and we already have our first whistle of this one. Both lines will remain out as either team still feeling each other out. To the left of Matt Murray. Ref drops the puck. Crosby will push Aho out of the way, and Hornqvist will come in and grab the puck. Hornqvist on the near side, breaking it in. Finds Gensel a shot. That went just wide of Mrazek. Van Riemsdyk has it, and he'll throw it up to Aho. Aho approaching the blue line. Svechnikov has it, and he'll go into the far side. Centering pass. Aho unable to get a stick on that one. Van Riemsdyk has it. At the point, down low to Aho. They cycle between one another. Svechnikov in the corner now. Van Riemsdyk has it again. Van Riemsdyk walks in a shot. A hit off the stick out in front. Loose puck. Dumoulin's on it. Pressured by Svechnikov. Pittsburgh comes out with it. Hornqvist gets absolutely bodied by Aho right as he crossed the blue line. That caused a turnover. Hornqvist slow to get up. Aho from a sharp angle. Centering pass. Niederreiter tried to sneak that one through. Matt Murray was able to keep the pad on the ice, and he'll freeze that one for another whistle. And Patrick Hornqvist, we've been talking about him all playoffs long. 7 goals, tied for the playoff lead right now with Matthew Tkachuk of the Calgary Flames. One would put him in the lead tonight. Jordan Staal will win it back to Gardner. Cross rink, Hamilton's got it. They cycle it down low. Niederreiter's bumped off. Hamilton there to pick it up. Staal a shot. Murray was able to freeze that one standing up. So far, Carolina off to a hot start. And speaking of hot starts, Tara Vinen, 9 points in these playoffs so far. Led the team in goals in their last playoff run. Hopes to do the same this year around as the ref will drop the puck. This time, Malkin will win it. Schultz, dangerous pass. Staal right there. Finds Foegele a shot. That one just wide. A turnover by Pittsburgh almost resulted in Carolina opening the scoring. Niederreiter has it, and he's hooked. So a penalty is going to happen here, as it's going to be Pettersson for hooking in the defensive end. So Carolina is going to have the first power play of the night, as Pettersson hooked Niederreiter in the defensive end, so he'll sit too. And Carolina, who has the worst active power play percentage, takes the ice for the first time at a conversion rate of just over 6%. Definitely needs some work, as Pittsburgh will win it, and Schultz dumps it the length of the ice, so a good start for Pittsburgh. Gardner has the puck, hands it over to Dzingel. He'll cross the blue line, and Carolina trying to set up. Niederreiter's got it, and one too many passes. Hall already passed Matt Murray. Hall back up to the point. Carolina getting some passing done. That one trickles through. Erik Haula shovels one past Matt Murray. And Murray just unable to get an entire piece of it, and it just trickles through. Erik Haula opens the scoring from Necas and Niederreiter. Haula has been on a tear recently, as he scored 2 a few games ago, and he's got another one tonight. And with Carolina, their backs up against the wall, Erik Haula coming through. And this line just continues to produce. They did it against Washington with their backs up against the wall, down 3-1. They were able to win that series. They're hoping to come back from 3-2 tonight. Both second lines will get sent out there. Just over 4 minutes played here in the first period. So far, lots has happened, as Malkin will win that back to Pettersson, and we are back underway. Malkin enters the zone. He'll go behind the red line, and had that strip from him. Jordan Staal carries the other way, and he's hit by Pettersson. Schultz will come in there to grab the puck. Pittsburgh corralling it. Rust back to Zucker. He fanned on that shot. Rust has it over to Malkin. Malkin curling around. Zucker in the bottom corner. Rust has it, a shot. And that was Gardner who got right in the way of that one. Williams has it on the right-hand side. Gets pressured, finds Holla, and Holla almost got two in the same shift. Marino has it now for Pittsburgh. He hesitates joining the rush, decides to dump it in. Dougie Hamilton pressured. Holla had to make a play. And he got hit hard, but he throws it up to Williams. Williams stops, gets around one, tried to shovel that one on net. Gets it back, however, and Murray able to freeze that one as Williams had a good chance out in front. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that this stream does support Project Hope. Project Hope supports frontline workers during COVID-19, so to donate, either click the link in the chat by using bits or just by hanging around being a viewer. We appreciate your support here at ENHL. As we are at the 13:31 mark, that's one back by Carolina. Edmondson, cross ring, Pesci, he had that turned over by Cahoon. And Cahoon starting the rush. Hesitate to the top of the circle. He'll dance around and out in front. Peter Mrazek had to make the save. As a golden opportunity right out in front for Pittsburgh. Mrazek stoned them cold, and they'll send out each other's fourth line. We've talked about the success of Carolina's fourth line going up against Crosby's line on multiple occasions this series. However, Pittsburgh's fourth line does seem to have the better of them so far, and Dumoulin takes a slap shot on Peter Mrazek. That was turned aside to the corner. Dzingel finally getting some offensive time, goes around one, has some room, waits, and tried to find Netchus in the center. Unable to get it across. Walmark has it a shot. That hit a stick. Murray able to find the deflection. And Dzingel in front hacking away at it. Doesn't look like there'll be any retaliation for that. So things will settle down and we'll have a whistle with 12 minutes remaining. Bukestan in the face-off circle. He scored 2 last game. His first 2 of the playoffs for that matter. About to play some defense right now as Fogle has it in the slot. At the point, and that one was whistled just high and wide as that was a rocket from the Carolina point. And Murray makes another save. He has had all the action coming towards him so far. Carolina wins this game. We will go back to PPG Paints Arena for Game 7 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania as Fogle wires that one past Matt Murray. And Carolina taking a 2-goal lead here in Game 6. A must-win game. Jordan Staal kicks it back to Slavin. Fogle right there to finish it off. That is a set play we have seen from Carolina multiple times in the first 2 rounds of this one. And this time it was Fogle on the right-hand side of the ice. Just one timing that one past Murray. And Carolina, 2-goal lead. Do or die, win or go home. They have been up to the task so far. And it's Fogle from Slavin and Staal. So Staal, his 10th point of the playoffs. As he has been hot, McCann, a chance to retaliate there. Unable to get it past Mrazek. Slavin will grab it, join the rush, stick handle, but he's pressured by a bunch of Pittsburgh Penguins. Had to dish it back, but that was intercepted. McCann has it, he's hit at the blue line. That was Teravainen. And Slavin will pick it up. Go cross ring to Van Riemsdyk and Shvestikov. Has it, he's bumped by Dumoulin. Pressured, Crosby swoops in there to grab the puck. Sidney Crosby, cross ring, Gensel tried to wind one up. Slavin got in front of that one. Crosby a chance. Mrazek at the side of his net. No one was around him, so he decided to play it. Teravainen gets it out. Shvestikov carries it in. Will get past the defender. Finds. That was Teravainen in the slot. Broke his stick. What awful timing for that one. Crosby the other way now. A shot. Mrazek getting a little busier here as Hornqvist comes out in front, trying to add an 8th goal to his resume. Niederreiter has to be careful of the broken stick in the middle of the ice. Aho has it in the corner. Aho comes around. Crosby intercepted that one. Loose puck. Gensel will swarm in there to pick it up. And he'll carry it on. 1-on-4. Gensel against the Hurricanes. He'll dish it back, and Aho was there. Gensel was just outmatched. Aho absolutely leveled by Johnson at the blue line. Pittsburgh will grab the puck, but lose it. And that'll be Edmondson chasing it all the way behind Mrazek. Pittsburgh tough on the forward check. Van Riemsdyk will throw it up to Fogle. He'll hesitate. Move in. Toe drag, unable to squeeze by. And Lafferty will come and pick it up. Cahoon lost in his skates. Gets it back on his stick. Cross rink. Schultz at the hash marks, finds Lafferty at the point. He had that poke, but Schultz gets it right back. Pedersen, Luger has a chance. Rust got absolutely leveled, and that caused a human pile up at the Carolina blue line. The Hurricanes will come out with it. Aho centers that one. It was McGinn who was right there, unable to give Carolina a 3-goal lead. But what a momentum boost that would have been going into the first intermission. Rust has it. Waits, goes into the corner. McGinn's pressuring him, so is Aho. Comes around, trying to do a wraparound. Was unable to get that through. McGinn has it now. Dumoulin just coming off the bench, pressures him. Pittsburgh able to turn that over. Here comes Rust. Rust at the hash marks. He hesitates on the near side. Cycled back in. Dumoulin's down low. Out in front. And that was Malkin who just chipped that one wide. Dumoulin has it. He had some room. Found Malkin. Zucker a shot. This one goes in. 2-1. Pittsburgh coming back in this game. It's Jason Zucker from Evgeny Malkin and Dumoulin. And Pittsburgh, finally some much needed life as Peter Mrazek just stranded in the butterfly position, gave him lots of net to shoot at. And he didn't miss there as he finds the open net on the blocker side. And risked that one past Mrazek. Pittsburgh still alive in this one, hoping to advance to the Eastern Conference Final to either await Tampa Bay or Boston. Game 6 of that is happening right after this game. Tampa Bay with a chance to move on as Carolina will win the faceoff. Edmondson at center ice. He'll carry it through. Will hesitate at the hash marks. Goes all the way around. Centering pass. Unable to shoot. That was Wallmark. And that was turned over. Here comes McCann. McCann for the Penguins. Hesitates. Finds Dumoulin a shot. That was tipped right out in front. Mrazek forced to make the adjustment. He made the save. And Trevor Van Riemsdyk, we finally talked about him just hovering around that number 1 spot. Well, he finally has reached it as he is now number 1 on the hit list, and not so far underneath him is Gardner as Crosby wristed that one just wide. Jordan Staal will pick it up after the rebound. Jordan Staal waits, does a move wide, finds Fogle trying to get 2, and he's unable to whack away at it. Hornqvist able to stick lift him and grab the puck. Dumoulin to Crosby, but that pass didn't quite get through. Mrazek stuck the pad out, made the stop. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that this stream does support Project Hope. Project Hope supports frontline workers during COVID-19, so click the link in the chat to donate, or by using bits, or just by being a viewer. We appreciate your support here at ENHL as Crosby wins it back. Crosby had a good chance at it. Mrazek, in desperation, was able to come across and get a piece of it. Haula has it now. He carries Carolina. Their fans starting to chant as they're getting loud here in the final minutes of the first. Van Riemsdyk cycles it down low. Haula trying to center that. He's hit pretty hard by Letang. And Pittsburgh will carry it out. Hornqvist back over to Gensel. He waits a shot, and Mrazek had to be quick with the glove there, as it was Gensel coming right in on. Had a good opportunity to shoot him. Mrazek made the glove save. As Carolina still remains loud, chanting out their team for the last 2 minutes of this one. One back by Pittsburgh. Schultz a shot. That was right along the ice. Mrazek deflected that high and wide. Kicked in the corner and right out in front. Oh, that was Cahoon who had a good chance to bury it. Unable to get a good stick on it. Mrazek turned him aside. Here comes Shestakov. Approaching 1 minute left in the first period as Aho let one rip in the slot. Murray quick to meet it. And that was probably one of the hardest shots we've seen this series. Aho just letting it go. We usually see those one-timers go in. Murray up to the task this time around and will force a face-off. Carolina, their 4th line going up against the Malkin line. Gardner down low, up in front, and that one was whistled high and wide. That was inches away from the crossbar as here comes Rust. He'll stop, finds that was Malkin, excuse me. Unable to get a shot off. Dzingel has it for Carolina. 20 seconds left, perhaps one more opportunity. Dzingel cuts in. Wallmark has some room. That was Dzingel, unable to get the shot off. Malkin will clear with 3 seconds left. We'll see if Rust can do anything. That's turned over in the neutral zone, so that'll do it for period 1. And Carolina with their backs against the wall, do or die tonight, have come out to a 1-goal lead going into the first intermission. So both teams starting out fast out of the gates, but it was Erik Haula opening the scoring for Carolina, hoping to push this to a Game 7. But a play from Dumoulin, Malkin right to Zucker, brought Pittsburgh back to within 1. We'll be back in just a few minutes on ENHL. Welcome back to ENHL. We're just about set for the second period. And if you are just joining us, Carolina coming out to a 1-goal lead going to the first intermission. It was Zucker bringing Pittsburgh back to within 1. And we'll see how this second period transpires. Elimination game here, folks. And Carolina starts out. Teravainen right through center, will toe drag as he crosses the blue line, does a windmill, gets it right back, but Dumoulin, a good defensive stick, picked that one off. Van Riemsdyk, a shot from the point. Matt Murray able to make the save on that one. And he'll stop for a whistle. Van Riemsdyk with a good chance there. Pittsburgh out shooting Carolina 11-9 in the first period, despite Carolina having majority of possession. So we'll see if Pittsburgh can use their time more efficiently as Guentzel will break it out. Crosby has it, and here comes Letang joining the rush. Hornqvist has it, Crosby right out in front. He ran into Mrazek. Another shot was tipped on net. And Sidney Crosby right out in front of Mrazek. We saw the same thing in Game 5 as Crosby absolutely barreled Peter Mrazek, charging the net for the rebound. So far, Carolina yet to respond to that. And maybe the fact that it's just Sidney Crosby, they'll elect not to challenge that, and the rest of the Pittsburgh Penguins team, for that matter. Niederreiter has it, drops it back for Hamilton. Foegele near the point, doesn't have a lot of room, and Stahl has some room to work with. Finally, some room opened up. Stahl right in the slot. He got hit as he shot it. And Jordan Stahl still looking for another goal in this playoff series. Has not been effective this second half on the goal sheet. Has been contributing for assists, as he is tied for the team lead in 10 points. Malkin will push Stahl out of the way. Russ swoops in to grab the puck, and here comes Zucker through the legs. Waits, sucks in. Dougie Hamilton goes around him. Schultz at the point, walks in's got some room. Pettersson made one too many passes. Niederreiter right there, does a windmill. Tried to get past Rust. Pressured by Pettersson now, he just threw that one on net. Handled by Matt Murray. Niederreiter to Foegele, a shot blocked by Malkin. Malkin passed it right in front of Murray over to Rust. Was able to get that one out. Foegele picks it off again, and Carolina right back in Pittsburgh territory. Malkin pressured by Foegele. That one goes out of the zone, chased by Edmondson. Tanev on the forecheck. Edmondson forced to go all the way back to his own red line. Finally gets it up to Foegele. Carolina starting to move forward. Jordan Stahl has it, dishes it back. Pesce to Foegele. Edmondson, a shot from the point. Matt Murray perfectly positioned through that one. Wasn't much traffic, and that's something Carolina needs to work on. Matt Murray, for the majority of this series, has seen every shot that has come to him. Carolina failing to get much traffic out in front. Luckily for them, though, they got a couple of snipers on their team able to put it past him regardless. And right now, they lead by 1. Tanev to McCann. He's bumped off the puck. Haula there for support. He'll swoop in, grab the puck, and he'll backhand that one high off the glass. And that'll chip down into Pittsburgh territory. Williams on the forecheck hands it to McGinn. A wrist shot just wide. Williams with the great forecheck. Almost turned their fortunes around there. Tanev has it turned over again. Haula to McGinn. Haula, Williams! The veteran, the golden boy, Justin Williams, puts Carolina up by 2. And who else? Justin Williams, in perhaps his last season, perhaps his last game, is putting it all out on the line and Justin Williams won a Stanley Cup with Carolina at the beginning of his career, way back in 2006. Trying to win one in 2020, and perhaps his final year. 3-1 Carolina. Williams from Holla and McGinn. What a passing play that was. As we're back underway, Lafferty comes in, centers it, Cahoon, and he almost answered. Seconds after the Williams goal, Mrazek there to meet the task, makes the save, and there's 14:11 remaining in the second period. Both fourth lines out there for each respective team. That's won by Pittsburgh. Dumoulin at the point, he crosses. Letang has it. Dumoulin and Letang both on their off wings, and a centering pass that was Lafferty and unable to tap it in. Letang to Cahoon. Letang still on his off wing. Luger has it in the corner, comes out in front. Trying to shovel that past Mrazek, but he stood tall. Cahoon, a shot, that was off the post. A shot right along the ice, just missed the pad of Peter Mrazek, but it didn't beat the post as Carolina tries to capitalize on the situation. Van Riemsdyk winds one up. Gensel on the back check, able to get a stick on it. What defensive play from Gensel, centering pass, Crosby ran right into Mrazek again. As he tried to get that pass, he was this close to bringing Pittsburgh back to within one. Wallmark will try to dump it in, but that hit the curve of the stanchion. So, with 2:11 remaining in the second period, we'll get a face-off. However, it'll be to the right of Matt Murray, as Aho and Crosby back in the circle. Aho will win it. Svechnikov didn't have any room in the slot. We'll hand it back to the D-man, and Johnson there to grab it behind his own net. Pittsburgh breaking it out, and Crosby is hit hard. Perhaps some retaliation from Svechnikov. As Crosby will change. Malkin's on the ice now. Crosby might be a little bit rattled from that hit as Malkin's on it, going the length of the ice. We'll start it out. Johnson on the near side. Throws it over to Hornqvist. He works in. Gensel had some room and shot it between the defensemen. Mrazek has had a quick glove all night long, and he's able to make that save easily. And if Pittsburgh had the scouting report on Peter Mrazek, they would know that his glove side is his strongest part of the net. Has his highest save percentage in that region, and so far has been showing it off tonight. Williams down to McGinn. Can this line spark magic once again? Williams to Holla. Backhanded that one wide. Pedersen has it, threw it over to Zucker. And that's dumped in. Edmondson will meet it there on the near side. Banks it off the boards. Williams, he has some room. Can Williams add on a second? Oh, Matt Murray stones him cold. Somebody call the cops. Williams just got rogged by Matt Murray. As on the breakaway, stretched out, went into the splits, got the glove on it somehow, some way. And another face-off won by Pittsburgh. So threat averted as McCann will hand it over. Tanev's got a slap shot, and that missed the net. Holla will hand it over to McGinn. He starts out. Will stop, hand it back. Pesce joining the rush, and that was thrown into a barrage of Pittsburgh Penguins, as didn't make it to Murray. Bukestan trying to ride out the momentum of Game 5. Goes wide, stick lifted, able to keep the puck with him. Goes around, finds some room, he shot, and Mrazek, out of desperation, just missed it, but it went high and wide. Letang at the point. Pittsburgh pressuring Carolina now. McCann's got it. Tanev, he's finally pushed off the puck. Carolina finally able to get something going and break it out. Pittsburgh right back the other way, not giving Carolina time to rest. Cahoon in the zone. Edmondson and Williams both on him. Williams reaching the end of his shift. He's tired, remains out there. Van Riemsdyk picks it up. Over to Williams. He comes in, tries to center that. Hit off a stick to Pittsburgh, but Williams will grab it right back. Williams, a rebound. Oh, there's nothing there for Carolina. And perhaps one more goal would make fans breathe easier, as Marino almost had a 2-goal swing there, as after a Carolina chance, he almost brought Pittsburgh back to within one. Teravainen, a shot after a turnover. Matt Murray there for the task. And chances going both ways. A whistle will finally slow this one down as we can all take a breather, as there's still 6 minutes to play in this second period. Malkin, Wallmark. Rod Brind'Amour trying his fourth line against Pittsburgh's second in this game. So matchups a big emphasis for coach Rod Brind'Amour, as he also won with Justin Williams back in 2006 with the Cup. Trying to coach them to a win this time around. Schultz down to Malkin as we enter back into this game. Pettersson, Schultz, Rust, Malkin, Pittsburgh passing all over Carolina, making them dizzy out there, but a shot wide is finally able to give Carolina the chance to get a stick on it, and they'll finally dump it in. Carolina, no line changes happening, so Pittsburgh right back the other way. Carolina might be tired. Dishes it back, Hornqvist has it, and Malkin need just past the red line, unable to put it home. Pittsburgh passing left, right, and center. Pettersson gets bumped off, Hornqvist has got it. Pettersson breaks it in, Zucker from far out. Last one past Mrazek, 3-2 Carolina. And tense times arise here. Zucker, his second of the game. Pettersson, a pass that was just picture perfect, goes the length of the ice, finds Zucker uninterrupted. He finds the back of the net. Zucker contributing for all of Pittsburgh's offense tonight as he shelves that one. Mrazek might have been far away, but it almost seemed as if he had no chance on that one, as that hit the net right after it was released. And Crosby will win the puck back to Dumoulin. Pittsburgh trying to claw their way back in this game, trying not to have a game 7, as that was Letang out in front of the net, unable to put that one in. So here comes Svechnikov, walks in, will hesitate, tries to go wide in the slot, gets absolutely bulldozed, takes out a bunch of players in his path. And that was Gensel who was the collateral damage, and he has it now. A shot just missed. Mrazek went into desperation. Gensel had another chance, but unable to get the stick on it. Approaching 2 minutes now. Slavin gets hit. Fogle there to back him up. Walks in a shot. Matt Murray positioned fairly well on that one, able to save it right in the logo. The puck wasn't leaking out there, so he'll stop as we approach the final minutes here in the second period. And let's take a look at that hit as Svechnikov went flying, ended up taking out Gensel with his stick. Gensel, however, got right back up, almost scored for Pittsburgh. So almost a blessing in disguise, but however, a funny moment indeed as we are back underway. Hornqvist will grab it. He'll dump it. It wraps around the glass. Slavin grabs it. Carolina starting out. That goes cross rink. Wallmark try to dump it in. He's bumped. That was Stahl, excuse me. Johnson has it, and he'll cross center. Johnson joining the rush. Try to center that one. Niederreiter's there, but Lafferty almost buried that one. Jordan Stahl with a minute left. That one's turned over. Marino over to Lafferty. He curls, tried to find the winger on the opposite side. Niederreiter turned that one over. And Haula, before he's able to get something going, turned that one over himself. 33 seconds as Cahoon walks in. Lafferty has some time. Johnson has it. Waits. Niederreiter finally able to get the stick on it. And here comes Carolina. Final 10 seconds. Niederreiter centering pass. And oh, Matt Murray with 4 seconds left almost stopped a buzzer beater from Carolina. And Pittsburgh just hanging in there. Carolina unable to take a massive lead as of yet, as Pittsburgh keeps climbing back to within 1. Pettersson with 2 seconds left turns it over. McGinn had a chance at the buzzer. Matt Murray with the buzzer beater save sends us into the second intermission on a high note. So both teams exchanging goals once again, and we will enter the second intermission how we entered the first. Carolina leading by 1. Justin Williams, in potentially his final game, puts one on the scoreboard to give Carolina a 2-goal lead, but Zucker has his second as he wound that one up. Past Mrazek will be right back on ENHL. Stick around. Welcome back to ENHL. We are just about set for this massive third period. This period will see if Pittsburgh can advance to the Eastern Conference Finals, or if Carolina can go 4-0 in elimination games and force another Game 7. Teravainen has the puck. Try to center that. Letang there. Carolina is on its feet for the third period. Rally towels in the air. Aho. Back to Slavin, trying to jump on this momentum, but Hornqvist quick to jump in there and grab the puck. He'll dump it in. Gensel is there on the other side on the forecheck. Crosby a shot. Mrazek will save that, and with Hornqvist hanging around his crease, he'll decide to hold on to it this time and freeze after just a minute's passed here. So Pittsburgh had the tide change in the second period as they had more of the time on attack and have evened up the shots. They're 20-19 in favor of Carolina. And Aho, Crosby, Malkin will step into the opening face-off. That's won by Aho. Teravainen comes in. Teravainen over to Aho. He's poked. Van Riemsdyk gets bumped by Malkin. Zucker looking for the hat trick. He's hit hard. Perhaps more attention swarming towards Zucker right now as he has the hot hand. Malkin unable to reach that, and Carolina will turn it over. Aho has it, but unable to get it through. Zucker, he has it now, walks in, curls wide. At the point of shot, that was blocked in front. Niederreiter will get the puck after Pettersson, unable to find it. Try to toe drag and get around Schultz. But Schultz right there to bump him off. Malkin curls around Slavin, finds Pettersson in the center. Pettersson joins the rush, gets Rust on the other side. Drop pack for Schultz. Pettersson's right there. Mrazek got a pad on that one. Stahl gets hit off the puck. Niederreiter's there, however. Matt Murray came to the top of the crease and was able to meet the task as he squeezed his shoulder and body together to get that puck, prevent any rebounds, and freezing for a whistle. Both third lines getting their first taste of the third period. Haula wins it back. 16:30 left. McGinn to Williams. He almost buried a second. Bjugstad there. He'll clear it. And here comes Tanev on the right-hand side. Tanev curls down. Johnson a shot. Saved by Mrazek. So Mrazek, whenever he has been challenged, he has had to make an above-average save. And right there out in front, it was Pittsburgh's third line with Tanev, Bjugstad, and McCann hacking away at it. Unable to put it home. Williams grabs the puck off the face-off. He carries. Goes the length of the ice. He'll finally center it, and there's a hooking penalty. This one's going to go on McGinn. As in the offensive zone, he got the stick up. And so yet another hooking penalty in this series. It's been a trend. So McGinn will sit too for a hooking. And so Pittsburgh, who scored on the power play their last game, it's been cold the rest of the playoffs, will get another chance to build on it. But right before that happens, there's a high stick. The ref is going to let the one slide, and Mrazek made the save as the refs, who have been pretty good in catching penalties this postseason, missed a blatant high sticking right off the faceoff. It looked like it was Hornqvist who was the offender there. So Carolina not happy about that call, but they will have to finish off this penalty kill regardless. Dumoulin to Hornqvist, almost buried that one. Crosby got it in the corner, but turned that over. Carolina clears it. And the Carolina fans seem uneasy right now as this call might be the turning point of this one. Good pad saved by Mrazek as it was Rust threatening there. And Carolina able to clear it once again. Schultz just ripped that one off the boards, went to no one. Carolina there, turnover to Zingle. Right out in front, there was some room, and a second there had the net exposed, unable to grab it. However, they will kill more time off though as Carolina gets a cycle on the penalty kill. Stahl has it, short-handed. Back to Pesce. Pittsburgh can't get a body on it after it's dumped in. Schultz finally steps in. And Pittsburgh not looking good on this power play so far. Crosby, dish to the back. Dumoulin's got some room. Good block by Stahl. Schultz a shot. Blocked by Rust this time. Schultz again to Crosby. Penalty expires as McGinn comes back, hits Hornqvist. And Crosby finishes it off. May not be on the power play, but it counts the same. Crosby ties this game up. And Carolina's bench is fuming as Sidney Crosby scores just after the penalty expires. But in all honesty, it should have been 4-on-4 as a missed high sticking call has changed the tide of this game. Sidney Crosby, the captain, who else, ties this game up at 3. And Carolina will have to battle some more if they want to force a Game 7.
Pittsburgh goal. He is 5th of the playoffs. Scored by number
Dumped in.
87.
Dumoulin there to meet it as we are back underway here. Letang has it on the right-hand side. So Crosby getting his 5th of the playoffs.
6 minutes, 40
Has been very effective in this series as Shrestakov has it. Gardner tried to float that one in there. Letang, good set of hand-eye. Able to bat that one down. Here comes Rust as he dishes it back. Letang at the point, centers it. Unable to get anything going. Teravainen will turn it over. Through center across the blue line, tried to dance wide. Dumoulin stood him up. Dumoulin corrals it in his own end. He'll break it out and he'll join the rush. Dumoulin from coast to coast. Coming in, a shot, and Mrazek made the save as Dumoulin put the team on his back for a few seconds there and tried to crack this one open and give Pittsburgh potentially their first lead of the night. However, Mrazek made the save. Both third lines will come out. Haula wins it back. Hamilton's there. Williams, who scored Carolina's 3rd goal, comes in, toe drag. Johnson put the body on him, able to knock the puck loose. McCann, a shot from far out. Tried to catch Mrazek off guard. He made the save. Rebound. And Carolina able to clear it out of harm's way as there's a toe drag move. McGinn unable to get a stick on that one. Tanev right there, and he comes the other way. Tanev slows down, pressured by Haula. Van Riemsdyk's there as well. Tanev gets the puck back, circles around. McCann's there, but Carolina able to turn this puck over. McGinn crosses the blue line. He'll slow down, centers. Pesce had a good look, but he decided to dish it back, and that was Stahl, who had a slap shot on net, turned aside by Matt Murray. Centering pass. Marino's got a shot. He missed wide. Niederreiter tried to bank that off. Nothing doing, so he'll hand it back. Stahl eventually will grab the puck. Up at center, dumps it in. Let's go Hurricane chants being heard throughout the arena tonight. As Hornqvist will carry it. Crosby tried to give that to Gensel, who was right near Mrazek. However, a good stick broke that one up. Niederreiter will hand it back out in front. Fogle right there, unable to bury it. And Slavin has at the point. Walks in, try to center that. Pesce there to support, and Murray, just missed that one as Pesce wired that one just high and wide and just missed the top right corner. Pittsburgh coming the other way now, dish it back. Pettersson had a good chance, just him and the goalie. Mrazek was the better man there. Gensel picks it up, curls around. At the red line, he'll continue in. Wallmark has it 2-on-2 as Carolina breaks in. Wallmark goes wide, he'll hand it back. Slavin's got some room. Murray made the save. Netchis got bumped off. Wallmark had the puck there and a loose puck in front of Matt Murray. Dangerous times here as the clock ticking down in this one. A shot out in front. That was Pettersson turned aside. Netchis finds the Zingle as he walks his way in. Goes around, Pettersson pressuring him, centered that one. Bluger there to pick that one off for Pittsburgh as they march in. 2 toe drags by Cahoon. He finally shot it. That one missed wide. And Carolina's got it back. Back and forth hockey here, ladies and gentlemen, as Teravainen, a shot blocked. Gets it back over to the point. Van Riemsdyk had that one poked off, and he'll have to chase the length of the ice and grab that one. He'll center it. Wallmark has it. Shrestakov passes center, but will hand it back. The drop technique works as Slavin able to enter in the zone. He's deep. Shrestakov has it out in front. And a backhanded shot on the doorstep is turned aside by Matt Murray. And he freezes for the whistle. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that this stream does support Project Hope. Project Hope supports and provides materials for frontline workers during COVID-19. So click the link in the chat to donate by using bits, subscribing, or just by being a viewer. We appreciate your support here at ENHL as we are back underway. Carolina picking up where they left off as Hamilton whistled that one wide. McGinn has the puck off the rebound, but Pittsburgh strips him. Here comes Zucker, looking for the hat trick. He centers it. Malkin, a shot. Mrazek, quick again with the glove, able to come across and make the save. So 3:52 remaining in this one. Not one game in this series has went to overtime. We'll see if that can be broken tonight, as Pittsburgh will win their 21st face-off of the night. Letang down low to Tanev, try to center that across, but Hamilton with a good stick will pick that off. Carolina's offside, they'll have to retreat, so Pittsburgh gets a free chance to clear, and Letang will join the rush, centering pass. Unable to get a grip on that one, Bukestad pushed to the corner with Gardner, and Carolina will come away with it. Bouncing puck at center, Aho's in the mix, he'll get possession. It was him and 3 Pittsburgh Penguins, somehow came out with it, but he's bumped on the half wall, and Pittsburgh will come out with it. Tanev a shot. And another far shot out, trying to surprise Mrazek, so perhaps a strategy from Pittsburgh going into this one. Dougie Hamilton centers it, try to get the puck back, unable to do so. Bukestad has it. He cuts across, looking for his 3rd goal in 2 games. Dishes it back. Dumoulin back to Bukestad, they're playing catch. McCann has it as well. Tanev to Letang. Dish back in, Letang has it again. Tanev to Bukestad, off the paddle of Peter Mrazek. Pittsburgh that close to coming out on top. Bukestad another shot, that one went just wide. Mrazek looked out of position there. Final minute here, McCann has it. Will Pittsburgh go to the Eastern Conference Final? Carolina says no and blocks that one. Will Carolina force a Game 7? Let's see here, Teravainen a shot. And Matt Murray with the save, so this game very much still in question, will change the landscape of the NHL for the next couple of days. Will we have a Game 7 or will we move on to round 3? Jordan Staal, Sidney Crosby, the 2 captains in there. Crosby will win that one. Gensel has it as he walks in, centers it, and that was Crosby with the shot. And Sidney Crosby has been huge in all the big games he has played in his career. Almost had the go-ahead goal with under a minute to play here. That would have been a nice addition to their resume, but 38 seconds left, the job is not done. Wallmark tangled up Malkin. Edmondson comes in there and he'll bank it off the boards. Gets it back himself. Cross rink, Wallmark, Dzingel, Edmondson, less than 30 seconds left. Tense times here to slap shot from the point. And with 22 seconds left, Wallmark and the Carolina Hurricanes unable to get it past Murray as they're fighting for their lives here. 22 seconds left. Overtime will occur just minutes after the intermission if that does transpire. Schultz finds Crosby over to Hornqvist, and with 16 seconds left, toe drag, takes a shot. Jordan Staal on the back check. Made an excellent play. 9 seconds left, one more opportunity for Carolina. Niederreiter has it, Fogle. Loose puck, and Crosby finally gets a stick on it. And so we're going to overtime. The first one of this series, and it's gonna be a big one. It will decide if Pittsburgh moves on to face either Tampa or Boston, or if Carolina will force a Game 7. So just one goal this 3rd period. And it was by Pittsburgh. We'll be right back for overtime on the ENHL Network. Crosby getting the equalizer here on ENHL. Welcome back to ENHL, and we are set for overtime. Sidney Crosby getting the tying goal in the 3rd period is out for the opening faceoff. The ref drops the puck and we are underway. Pittsburgh, since that 1st period, has heavily outshot and outplayed Carolina and has forced this overtime as Hornqvist has it. Comes around, looks back, Dumoulin, Kispiet, he doesn't hit the net and that one misses. Aho with a chance to send Carolina to game 7. This is the back. Van Riemsdyk a shot. Rebound. Svechnikov keeps them alive. Oh, Carolina 4-0 and against elimination. Forces a game 7 for the second time these playoffs. And we didn't even need 2 minutes to decide this one. Svechnikov on the rebound. Gives Carolina another day to live. As he buries that one out in front of Murray. And Carolina on their feet before the goal even went in, exploded into a joy of happiness and a storm surge here. And Aho, as always, the one conducting it. And that one must feel great as Carolina's still in these playoffs. So despite a great individual effort from Zucker this game, he had 2. Carolina able to squeak out in overtime with the win. Thank you for watching ENHL. We'll be back in just a few minutes with Tampa Bay versus Boston, Game 6. Thomas West will be on the call for that one. But from here in Carolina, we will see you next time for Game 7. Have a good one.